I went to high school at an alternative program, which is basically just a high school specifically for the troubled or bad kids. I thought it could be a really funny series to talk about the lore and all the shit that happened at my high school. I was at this alternative program from my sophomore year to my senior year, and during that time we had to change the buildings that our school was in 3 separate times. No, 4. It was 4 times. And 2 of those times were because of crashes into our school. There was news articles about it. I will put them here somewhere. So to set the scene, my entire school had a carrying capacity of about 40 students maximum, and that was fucking full capacity, full to the brim. And it was a very, very, very small building. It was really just a single hallway with maybe 5 or 6, possibly less classrooms, and then a basement. The first crash started a fire and killed every single person that was in the car. It was 2 older men, I believe, and then a pregnant teenager, 14-year-old girl. It was a pretty serious police chase. And while the cops were chasing this car, they must have dipped off and were okay, we're just gonna go into the woods. And unbeknownst to them, hopefully, they didn't mean to crash into our school, but in the woods was our tiny little school building. It was me and 2 other girls in the guidance counselor's office, our specific guidance counselor. And so we were sitting in the guidance counselor's office, and all of a sudden you hear a really fucking loud bang, and out the window our science teacher was running up to these cops, and they had all these fucking big guns, and we're pointing it at the car, and we're get the fuck back inside. And so you see this little man, and this science teacher was the sweetest man ever, so innocent. Nobody had ever heard him swear before. He's fucking, oh shit. Lots of smoke in the sky, and we had to leave immediately. It took some time, but after that crash, they were able to repair the school. We were borrowing space at another local high school, one that would actually send the kids that got kicked out of the school to our school. So we were sort of just borrowing space there until we could go back. Then we did. And then, unfortunately, about a month later, somebody was feeling inspired because they attempted suicide by crashing into our school a second time. But they lived. They just got really hurt, but they destroyed our school this time. We could not ever go back to school there. So we moved to another building. We borrowed some space there. It was at a different local high school that kicked kids out and sent them to our school. And then finally, we ended up at a special needs elementary school. And I don't know where the school is now, honestly. They probably didn't stay there.